So the final dev stream of the year was yesterday, and it had some nice little bits and pieces shown off in it. There was new weapons, the look skin, of course the new Warframe as well, a new quest for the new frame was kind of spoken about briefly as well. And of course consoles also finally got the War Within update. Hopefully you guys are really enjoying it. Hopefully you think it was worth the wait. Let me know. Now after they got through some of the cringe stuff at the start of the dev stream, they showcased a Warframe that has been in need of some visual help for a very long time, and that is of course the normal Ember. And during the dev stream they showcased some artwork of her new upcoming deluxe skin, which looks like this. Now I think it looks great, but it is only artwork. Hopefully when it's added to the game it matches the actual art, and the weapon that she's holding might be a new one, or it might just be a skin for one of the heat daggers or a heat sword, who knows. Then they went ahead and showed off a sneak peek at artwork as well for a new pump action shotgun, which looks feckin' amazing. It's probably the one item that they showed in the whole dev stream that had me the most excited. But we don't know anything more about it, unfortunately, except for the picture that they showed. Will it be puncture damage or slash or impact? Will it be crit viable or status? Who knows? Each of its bullets in the artwork or shells looked different as well, so maybe it will be able to fire different types of ammunition. Maybe I'm just being a bit hopeful in thinking that. Or you might be able to switch between different damage types depending on your enemy mission type. Feckin' exciting just to think about it if it does have something like that. If not, then it still looks incredible, and you know me, I love my feckin' shotguns. Limbo is also getting a rework which might be changing how he interacts with his rift mechanic. They spoke about maybe linking the rift mechanic to a dodging ability or a different kind of movement effect for Limbo, as well as maybe allowing him to manipulate time, which is something that has been asked for with regards a new frame for a very long time. So maybe he can slow down enemies or stop time or something cool like that, or maybe even have him a bit like Tracer in Overwatch where he can zap back in time to where he was previously, I guess depending on if he took a shit ton of damage or not. But it sounds really promising. Just being able to slow down enemies or stop time could be really beneficial and could make Limbo an incredible Warframe. Let me know what you guys think about that as well. We also got a look at gameplay finally with good old Infesticles himself, our new infested Warframe, Nidus, which is his name, and a look at the new spear gun in action as well, which has two fire modes, one which will shoot fire, and the alternate fire mode allows you to throw the spear and impale enemies or knock them back, but you need to retrieve your spear after you've thrown it, so that could cause some issues. While Rebecca was standing in the Lyset, we also got to see a sneak peek, I guess, at an upcoming tactical alert involving some kind of a snowball fight, which will be in Conclave, so I'm guessing this is going to be kind of a holiday celebration for Christmas. Nidus looks interesting, the Infested Frame. He is another frame with no shields like Inarus, but he comes with a passive health regen, which is great. It looks like he has a nice amount of crowd control with his ultimate and with some of his other abilities as well, but you need to build up stacks with your Infested Wave, which is his number 1 ability, and this ability also regens energy if you use it right, according to Scott, so he has some energy regen capabilities in there as well. His second ability is his Infested Tendrils, which will pull enemies in range into one large clump wherever you kind of aim the actual Infested Tendrils, and his third ability is an Infested Link, a bit like Trinity's Link, except this one seems to be single target, and it returns damage back to the enemy. But his ultimate, once you've hit those 4 stacks from his first ability, will place a large infested growth on the ground and spawn maggots that will then crowd control and damage enemies in that growth. Now it looks really interesting, and it will be fun to see whether stretch mods or range mods will increase the size of that infected area, or what kind of damage those maggots will actually throw out. Now his ultimate can also start to build up your stacks again, so it seems that once you get his ultimate going, you might be able to, in a way, kind of steamroll with this Warframe, or to keep his stacks pretty damn high quite a lot. Now Jeff was saying that Nidus also grows more algae depending on how many stacks he has, so he grows out a bit as well, but they couldn't show that on the dev stream because it was a little bit bugged. They also went on to mention a bit about the quest for Nidus and what we're going to have to actually do to get our hands on him, but I'm not going to talk about it in case someone gets triggered about spoilers, so if you want to see that, you're going to have to jump over to Play Warframe's YouTube channel, and if you want to watch the dev stream or find the timestamp guy in the comment section for each each segment, which will make it a lot easier for what you actually want to watch. Do that. They also touched on the fact that Riven mods for rifles might be removed pretty shortly from sorties, as well as maybe replacing them with secondary Rivens instead, and then eventually replacing those secondary Rivens with something else, and so on, until eventually they will release all of the Rivens in one go. So if they're doing this, I really hope that they increase our Riven capacity to more than 15, because once Riven mods for, I guess, shotguns or melee or pistols get added, then that 15 capacity that we have right now could really piss off a lot of players who are trying to collect as many, I guess, Riven mods for some of their favourite weapons as they can. I'm not entirely sure what I think about them replacing those Riven mods. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Now, there was a brief moment where Rebecca was walking in the Lyset and she kind of walked past the infested door and it looked like it was about to open and she quickly walked away from it, so I'm not sure whether that's going to be tied to the Infested Frame and his quest as well. I guess time will tell. Now, there was a lot more to the dev stream, like sound changes on certain tile sets and things like that, but I've just cut it down to what has me the most excited. Let me know what you guys thought of the dev stream and the items that they all showcased in that dev stream. What has you the most excited to get your hands on? Me, that shotgun, can't feckin' wait. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more Warframe, and as always, thanks very much for watching.